Hello everyone, Luis Concepcion here from Strategic Profit Line Trading, coming to you with the plan of the week for week number 2. Here's our disclosures. This content is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Past performance does not guarantee future results, and all investments involve the risk to include losing the loss of your principal. Here's the agenda for the week. Gonna cover the news, provide a market overview, and we have 39 companies reporting this week. Here's what that looks like. And no news on Monday. I'll cover that here, but volatility should start picking up on Tuesday morning. So far, week 1 results provided 14 zones, and we went 1-0 and 13 no entry. Those 13 no entries, those zones are still valid for the foreseeable future. Now, that company was WD-40, pretty much violated the zone, but if you would have took that in options and or calls, we finished the week positive, so that should have been a positive trade for everybody. Transitioning into the news, as you can see on Monday, there is no news that should impact the markets. Moving on to Tuesday, as you can see, pre-market, we have core CPI and all our CPI reports. So that's going to be pre-market. So that should cause some volatility at the open on Tuesday morning. Transitioning on to Wednesday, you can see we have more PPI reports, and that's going to be pre-market as well. Then earnings will start kicking off between Tuesday and Wednesday. The British pound, be mindful of that for those of you trading futures and forex. They do have a report Wednesday after hours, and then we come back to Thursday with unemployment claims once again pre-market, and then no news on Friday, and that's most likely due to the government shutdown is scheduled to start on that day. So not a lot of news this week, so be mindful of that as earnings season starts to pick up. So all the volatility should be at the open of the market. Moving into the charts and starting with the S&P 500, as you can see, we made an all-new time high on Friday, pushing that 7,000 mark. The futures did hit that 7,000 mark, while the SPX has not yet. So we may anticipate a pullback this week or in the upcoming, or we could just keep going up. However, with that being said, the first demand zone I have for you is going to be at 6717.60 to 6658.34, and that is on the macro level. Not providing a micro level. If you want those, check out the website or check on joining our WhatsApp group to get those trades in real time. So no supply in the S&P 500, and we're chugging along this year. Moving on to the NASDAQ, a little bit different story here. NASDAQ showing a little bit of weakness. Apple was the part of that this week, and then Microsoft did drop and this past week did drop and recover. With that being said, the NASDAQ does have a level here at 25,882.12 to 26,206.45. So tech stocks still showing a little bit more weakness than the S&P 500. Be mindful that this is now you can see 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th time up here that we've rejected it. See if we can get through it this time, or if not, we'll hold here again to see some pullback in our tech stocks. Moving on to the Dow Jones. Dow Jones also strong here, stronger than the NASDAQ, as you can see, and that's just a rotation coming out of tech into other companies. No supply for you in the Dow Jones. First demand zone I have for you is going to be sitting here at 475.92 to 472.11, and no supply. Moving on to the rut. So no supply in the rut as well. And the first demand zone I have for you is at 2557.08 to 2541.46. Transitioning into earnings for the week. First company I have for you is Siffy, and they are reporting Monday pre-market, so might give you a shot. Cheaper stock here, but for those of you who like trading these cheaper stocks, might give you opportunity on Monday morning at the open. 1273 to 1189 on the demand side, 17.09 to 1783 on the supply side. Now, as earnings is kicking off, the primary companies that are reporting this week are bank companies, so that should tell us if they keep moving higher, this should give us a warning sign that interest rates are not going to be falling anytime soon. So second company I have for you is BNY Mellon, ticker symbol BNY, and we are now Tuesday morning. No supply in this company. First demand zone I have for you is at 112.76 to 111.35. Moving on to Wednesday pre-market, Wells Fargo. So for Wells Fargo, no supply in Wells Fargo. First demand zone I have for you is 90.17 to 87.96. In the event of an overshoot, you got 86.33 to 85.05. Next company or bank, should I say, is Citi, ticker symbol C. On the demand side, 113.53 to 110.47, and I have no supply for you in Citi. Next is going to be Bank of America. All these three report Wednesday morning. No supply in Bank of America. First demand zone I have for you is going to be at 51.30 to 50.31. Moving on to Thursday morning. First company I have for you is going to be TSMC. No supply. First demand zone I have for you is 303.76 to 291.25. Next up is going to be Morgan Stanley, ticker symbol MS. No demand, no supply in Morgan Stanley. This is a larger time frame zone, so take this with caution. This is going to be the 181.21 to 172.62. However, those of you who are more conservative traders, there is a level right beneath this, and that's going to be the 169.92, 166. Next coming along is going to be Goldman Sachs, ticker symbol GS. On the demand side, 876.81 to 855.51, and there is no supply in Goldman Sachs. Moving on to BlackRock, ticker symbol BLK. We see we could just hit this level right here and fell from it pretty aggressively. So on the demand side, 1,000.53 to 965.41. If you're going to take this level again, 1124.22, 1146.59, utilize it with caution. However, the more conservative trade is going to be at 1198.59 to 1220.28. Moving on to Thursday after the market is going to be JB Hunt, ticker symbol JBHT. On the supply side, 212.75 to 219.65. On the demand side, 190.79 to 185.43. Next, moving on to Friday, that's going to be PNC Bank, ticker symbol PNC. No supply for you in PNC. First demand zone I have for you is going to be at 199.68 to 196.15 with a subsequent level at 194.10 to 190.08. Then lastly, M&T Bank, no supply. Oh, I stand corrected. Supply zone at 219.06 to 225.81 on the supply side. On the demand side, 192.54 to 187.72. Gonna do it for me in the charts this week. If you're not doing so already, go ahead and hit that. Follow me on social media. Hit that like button. Email me if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and if you want to join our WhatsApp group, check out the website so that you can get trades in real time. Till next time, till next week. Happy trading.